style is called Kailu, and it's really an operatic form, usually very, very long pieces. And although King claims to be playing Kailu, he's very unique in the way that he approaches it, and he's really sort of drawing on a lot of different musical influences from Vietnam, and he's kind of making them his own, really. He plays various instruments. He told me the story about his lap slide guitar. He just found it in a shop in Hanoi. He remembers the name of the shop and the day he bought it. It's a pretty funky looking old slide guitar. What he really does is, although he does dabble in Hawaiian music because it did go through Vietnam, he's really just playing strict Kailu on his lap slide guitar.
Started doing his own experiments on the lap slide. Cabra was from the west of India, but discovered the Hawaiian guitar on a trip to the eastern city of Calcutta. His parents allowed him to keep playing it as long as he only performed Indian classical music. He soon added guitar-like sympathetic and drone strings and became the first Indian musician to perform classical raga on the lap slide. His 1967 album, Call of the Valley, was a cult hit amongst the hippie generation. Influence can be heard through Debashish's music, but also through the most well-known Indian slide guitarist, Vishwa Mohan Bhatt. Bhatt's recorded a significant body of work, including classical raga, and collaborations with Western musicians like Rai Kuda, such as this improvised piece called Meeting by the River, with Kuda on bottleneck guitar. Canadian Harry Manx. He's introduced bass instruments to Mohan Veena to thousands around the world.
I ended up in India in 79 the first time. I think I was 24. It was a real eye-opener. In one way, I felt like I'd arrived home. It felt so familiar. And I immediately got a sitar. I bought a sitar and I found a teacher and I started experimenting with it. But, you know, it wasn't time for me to stay a long time, so I left, and in '86 I came back, and I spent the better part of 12 years there studying and enjoying the musical journey.
And you went from the sitar to what I suppose is a reasonably recent development in Indian instruments, the Mohan Veena, which is a slight